Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are here for another end of 2024 recap. Of course, we're going through important moments, important changes to the Epiccw brand, and our content on YouTube throughout 2024. Today, we're talking once again about additions of people to the channel. If you guys missed it last week, I talked about my relationship with Emily, meeting her, getting engaged, all that, and having her join the channel. So today, we're talking about somebody else who joined the channel. Now, this person joined the channel back in 2023, at the very end of the year. So this year was really like a full joining of the channel. Of course, you guys don't know what I'm talking about. It is Jonathan. Now, Jonathan is super cool dude. You guys don't follow him on X. Definitely recommend that you do. Jonathan's somebody that I became friends with at work pretty much like right away when he started working. At Lowe's with me. He started about 6 months after he started in December 2022. I started in June, so 6 months after I did. But yeah, I just remember like he came down to lumber one of his first days, and he was spotting for me driving outside like the rain at night. That was like one of the first times I remember coming down there, and we got along really well from there. Just talking about different things, football, talking about different video games, things like that. Talking about YouTube, like for me, YouTube was something I didn't really talk to with people about much, really, until I did a little bit in high school, like the last year that I was in high school, so 2017, and then I talked about a little bit like different jobs that I worked, but I just got more comfortable just being openly talking about doing YouTube, which is something I didn't used to be. But we kind of just talked about it right away from the beginning. And eventually we started talking about doing just different videos together, video games, just playing whatever. And, it led to let's do some videos. And then we did golf first because we would go around saying DJ Khaled things, let's go golfing. So we ended up playing golf last December. And then from there, did a few other things. We did a farming simulator. And then this year, when Wen announced, I'm not coming back to do content, I'm done, all right, in January. Which, spoiler, he did come back. But he said, I'm done doing content. So Jonathan, I'm like, hey, do you want to do GTA racing? And from there, we just dove into doing content. GTA, Wreckfest, more farming simulator. We did Rocket League videos here or there, Crusader Kings live streams. I'm trying to think what else we did. I feel like there's something else. Oh, we did NASCAR recently. So yeah, just a lot of content together. Obviously, we do the podcast together every single week, which we'll dive more into the podcast later on. But yeah, it's just one of those things that like I really enjoy doing content with him. He's someone I really like to talk to, honestly. I feel like the thing that's cool is I haven't really made many friends over my life. I mean, I feel like I'm somebody who I have an interesting personality. Maybe people are like, nah, I don't know about talking to bro. And the things that I'm interested in, I'll talk about quite a lot. A lot of people are just like, bruh, don't really care. Yeah, because I can really think of like times that I made friends was when I was 5, and then if you guys watched content back a long time, you guys might remember Trayvon. Became friends with him for a few years, probably 7 years we were friends. But I mean, outside of that, I really didn't meet friends anywhere. Like, I met Trayvon where I lived for a few months. And I met Wen, again, really young. But, I didn't make friends really in school. It's not really anybody that I talked to from school ever. Whether it's elementary school, middle school, or high school, not to anybody. Other jobs I've worked, had people I talked to a little bit. I mean, when I worked at Stop and Shop, I talked to people for a little bit about YouTube, but they kind of just, I don't know, I didn't talk to them after they stopped working there. And I worked at Target with a lot of people that I went to school with. So I mean, I knew them already. So Lowe's, for whatever reason, working there, there's a lot of people that I, would say that I would talk to and be friends with. Like, whatever the vibe is, it works out for meeting people to be friends with. But yeah, if anybody that I worked with, like, Jonathan, like, stands out as, like, obviously doing content with him. So, yeah, it's just very cool. Obviously, him joining the channel has been brilliant. I think a lot of the content we do together has been fun. And the thing that I really like about it, obviously, is him and Emily get along well. So, I mean, they did a little bit of work, talk here or there, but really in the content, like in the videos, they get along super well. I think all three of us get along quite well. So it's just quite cool. Again, to have him step up and be like, you know what, I want to be part of content. I'm in. When stopped doing videos, I mean, it took most of February to plan it out, but you know, the race playlist, doing a podcast, like a lot of the things, he's just like, nah, let's go, let's do it, right? Like his personality compared to working with Wen is very different. Content with Wen, which I've always done, right, was very much a thing of, well, let's discuss it. Should we do this? Let's do that. Maybe I don't want to do that, right? The difference is Jonathan's just like, sure, whatever, we'll play that game. We'll do this video. Like, he's way more down to just do whatever. When definitely, like, throughout the time of doing videos together, has been more questioning. Which, I mean, I appreciate both viewpoints. And I don't want to sit here and just have someone that's like, yes, everything you do is fantastic. But it does help with content to just be like, let's do it. Let's record this in 3 days instead of make it a whole big process. But yeah, him joining the channel has been brilliant. Really looking forward to starting our NASCAR series with him, Emily, and Wan in a few days. Again, the race puzzles have been brilliant. I really enjoy doing content with Jonathan. I look forward to sitting down and doing that, because again, I had a slight concern at the start of the content, right? Because Wen and I, we'd been friends for so many years, right, doing videos. I mean, this year's 20 years of us being friends. So doing content with somebody else obviously is going to be different. And doing content with Jonathan is very weird at the start. I felt like the first few videos was kind of weird because he hasn't done really much videos, much internet content outside of what he's done here with the Epiccw brand. So it was definitely strange in the beginning to be like, we're doing videos because we didn't play games together outside of that, right? It was, we seen each other at work, and then one day it was just, let's do YouTube videos. I mean, now I feel like the last year we've talked a lot more, but when we started doing videos, it was like we talked to work, and that was, I think we might have sent each other a few memes here or there, but now it has changed a little bit. So I think just getting that flow of how to do content has really been beneficial. But yeah, just I really appreciate the content that he's done. Having him part of the channel is brilliant. Look forward to seeing the content that we make in 2025. I'd like to do a few more in-person videos. That was quite fun to do the in-person podcast with him and Emily back in September. So maybe we'll do something else. Who knows? We also did a Menu's Best with him and Emily. So again, I'm just excited to have multiple to do different content with. It's kind of cool to do content again with everybody. So Jonathan joining the channel, though, really big. Again, I think without him, the content this year would have been in a way worse position. I didn't know where to go without having Wen doing content back in January. Of course, Wen came back in about April, May, but yeah, it was a very weird time because so much of the content was based around let's record together. All right, Wen and I doing multiple series, and just for him to be like, "No, I'm good," really affected things. So again, for Jonathan just to be like, "I'm in, let's do it," I think it really helped, because again, the content with multiple people, I find more interesting to record, and I find it more interesting to watch when I watch YouTube videos. Videos with a lot of people or multiple people, 2 or 3 has always been enjoyable. So I think that just in general, that's going to be key to, do more videos with other people. So getting to have him step up right away and say, nah, I'm in, was super awesome. So yeah, just appreciate being part of the channel, part of the brand, and everybody in Epiccw brand. We're doing big things. So we'll go out there and we're going to go cook. So make sure you guys check back next Sunday on YouTube and on X for more exciting content like this. I don't know what that outro was. Recap next Sunday. Be there.